Hey everyone, Josh here. Today I'm just going to go through update titles of stuff I've gotten here recently. Um, Again, just trading up, cutting the fat out of my collection, trying to just get as good a collection going as I can. Because I'm trying to just get it down to like essentials and stuff that means a lot to me. There are a couple of impulse buys in here, just trying to give some things a chance. But that's the new thing is I'm not gonna do any more impulse buying, at least not this year. As many of you know, I'm saving up to go to Korea at the end of this year, so I gotta just cut out all the extra spending that I'm doing. And in fact, I really won't be collecting the rest of the year. I know I've said that before, and then some things kind of shifted around. But now I'm working a lot of extra hours, so finding time to do videos and stuff is just getting harder and harder. Anyway, so yeah, this is a pretty big update, but this will be the last substantial update for me anyway of the year. Um, I will do some small things here and there, like Tinker Ticker. I'm going to be getting that. There's a few Korean titles coming out at some point this year that I want to get. I think Crying Fist will come out sometime this year because I remember seeing it advertised Korean Film Archive last year. I don't think they're releasing it, obviously, but and then Bittersweet Life, stuff like that. But anywho, it's not what you're here to listen to. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go through this. This is films from all over the world. I got stuff from Taiwan, Iran, um, Russia, India, and then of course Korea, Japan. So yeah, let's go. Okay, at first I'm gonna go through the films I have not seen. Some of these I just haven't had time to get to, so I really don't like showing films that I haven't seen. But that said, I just wanted to pick up some. So first off, Big World Pictures, a very very independent company. They do DVD releases only. But then I had asked last year, and I guess they had gotten quite a few requests from people to do Blu-rays, and they said they got pegged so much that they decided to print off, I think it's like 5 or 6 select titles, and they're just on pretty much like blank Blu-rays, kind of like how blank CDs are, as you can see here. Yeah. But you know what? I said that was fine. I just wanted to really see this. It's from Georgia, the country, obviously. And it's the only film from there I will have seen. I have not seen this yet. I started this not too long ago. Beautiful. Looks like something I'll really enjoy. Just a film I've kept an eye out for a long time. So yeah, quite expensive. But I figured I could at least give one of their Blu-ray titles a shot. So I went with In Bloom. Next, this one I have seen. I just watched recently. These next two, actually. First, this is a Russian film called Leviathan. Directed by Andrei, I don't know how to say that last name, Zavankintsev, something like that. Yeah, he directed a film called Elena, which is one I've always wanted to see, but haven't gotten around to. So this was by him. I just went on a whims and bought it, and it's good. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's like a groundbreaking, like mesmerizing film like everyone else, but I thought it was really good. Really well done drama. Pretty subtle performance from the leading actress, and I don't know, just really good. A little small knit story, but absolutely great drama. Next, Hu Xiaoxin's newest film, The Assassin, which this movie gets really mixed opinions on, but I really liked it. Again, I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece by any means, but it is a gorgeous film to look at. I'm very glad I have it. Even if you don't like it, I think it's something just like, visual film fans can just appreciate. I think it kind of falls over on its face a couple of times with pacing. Like, slow pacing is absolutely fine, but this just like kills it. There's a scene in the middle where they're in like a house, two of the characters are talking to each other, and it just lingers on. It's like, look at how cool this shot is with some of these lights, but it just goes on for way too long. But yeah, I do recommend this film. I think it's worth checking out. I really wish they wouldn't advertise it like it's this grand, like action-packed film. I knew it wasn't going to be going in because I've known the director for, not personally, but I've known the director for a very long time. His films I just knew this wasn't going to be like a typical wuxia film. So yeah, The Assassin. Next, another Taiwanese film by Chai Ming Lang. I don't think I've showed this one off. There's a couple of titles in here that I may have mentioned before. So yeah, you're getting to see them again. If this is your only video, then that's fine. But yeah, his newest film, Stray Dogs. I think Chai said this was going to be his very last feature-length film. This was actually the first film I saw by him. I've known about him. Goodbye Dragon Inn, I think, was the film I heard of before I ever saw anything that he did. So, yeah, it's a really good film. I recommend this to art film fans. I say it's almost a masterpiece, but at the end, this shot right here goes on for 14 minutes, and it doesn't do anything else. It works, and I think it could have went on pretty long, but not as long as it did. But other than that, absolutely awesome film. It's got the short film Journey to the West, hour long. That's another patience kind of thing, but it's really, really good. Really slow walking monk. So yeah, I'm going to pick things up because I got a lot of titles to get through. Iranian film by Asghar Farhadi called About Ellie. I've seen about half of this movie, and it's really good. I actually had seen it on Netflix. I kind of do this thing where if I really want to see it, if I get really into it, then I'll just like buy it. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this from the beginning again. But Farhadi's one of my favorite filmmakers. Next is a Criterion. Close Up by Abbas Kiarostami, another Iranian film. Disc is in the PS4. This was made in 1990 about a man named Mohsen Makamblev. I don't know. I shouldn't butcher these names, but yeah, it's like a documentary about this guy who claimed to be a director, pretty much like is an imposter. But yeah, I'm in the middle of this movie right now. My schedule's so out of whack that I've had to watch movies kind of in pieces, which I hate, but yeah, so far, absolutely stunning. Next, another Kiarostami by Cohen Media. This is The Wind Will Carry Us, 15th anniversary. I really hate how they have to take up so much of the case. Like, I don't know, it's not very good design in my opinion. But yeah, I have not seen this, but I like Kiarostami a lot. Love Certified Copy, like Someone in Love. So yeah, I wanted to see his films from Iran. So yeah, figured those two were a good starting place. Next, another Taiwanese film, Brighter Summer Day by Edward Yang. I have not seen this. It's about 4 hours long. Stars a very young, Cheng Chen, who was recently in The Grandmaster and Brotherhood of Blades. But yeah, very much looking forward to this. Last of the Iranian films would be Jafar Panahi's Taxi. Just watched this yesterday. Really, really fun. Good, like, fiction / documentary. I think most of it's staged, but there's a lot of genuine like reactions and sort of just improvised just dialogues. But it's really cool. Panahi references a lot of filmmakers that I love, like Nuri Bilge Ceylan, and the guy who's selling the bootlegs references Kim Ki-duk and calls him Kim Do or something like that. But it was cracking me up. But anywho, really, really good film. Next, two more films I got today in the mail, both Indian. First, Gandu by Q. I have not seen this. It is, again, another really independent company, Artsploitation. I don't know why I'm stumbling so much today. But this is kind of like an anti-Bollywood film. I don't know. I just wanted to see it. I checked out the trailer. It looks pretty good. I really don't like the mainstream like Bollywood affairs, so yeah, I was really looking forward to this. And then next is a more mainstream film called Talvar, or Talwar. But yeah, this is based off of a true case, and I'm pretty sure this is about some. I don't know how the case went because I started reading into the movie, and it just looked really, really good. But I think these two parents like end up killing their child, which is very disturbing. But yeah, I really, really wanted to see this, so I don't know a whole lot about it other than I have it now. So yeah, Talvar. Okay, two Third Window Films releases, both by Takeshi Kitano, Kikujiro, and Dolls. Love Kikujiro, one of my favorite Kitano films. Yeah, nice slipcase. Love these artworks. The inside art's not different, so yeah. Kikujiro I love, and I have actually never seen Dolls. As much of a Kitano fan as I am, there's a few films by him I haven't seen. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to checking this out. So far, this is my favorite cover. And then lastly, getting into the Korean films. I just got this one today. Lee Chang-dong's Poetry. Love this movie. I used to own this exact Blu-ray, so just something I had to sell a long time ago, but I'm glad to have it back. Next, we have two films by Choi Dong-hoon. Taz of the High Rollers. Really good. Haven't seen this in forever, so I don't remember it a whole lot. I mean, it's memorable, obviously, but it's something I definitely need to revisit. I really, really like the second film, so looking forward to revisiting this. And then his first film, The Big Swindle, which I've started, not really into yet, but which is a shame because I really like all of his other films. Kind of save Gyeonuchi, but yeah, this is something very much looking forward to finishing. I hope it pans out, but we'll see. Yeah. Next, CJ Entertainment releases. First, Punch by, oh dang it, Lee Han. And the stars Kim Yoon-suk, the guy from The Chaser, Hae-moo, and Yoo Ah-in from Veteran. Yeah. This is another film that I have not seen all the way. I started it on Netflix forever ago, and then it comes with a film cell, which I don't really like opening these things because they just seem harder to seal when you do. But anywho, what I've seen I like. I bought this because it was used, and it was only like $25, but the seller accidentally sent me a brand new copy, so this officially marks the cheapest import I've ever bought from Korea, brand new. But yeah, this director went on to make Thread of Lies, which I despise that film, which is in my collection, sadly. But this seems like it's a much, much better film, so looking forward to finishing this movie. Then next, a film I do like quite a bit, Like a Virgin, by Lee Hae-young and Lee Hae-jun. I don't think they're brothers or anything, but one of them went on to direct Castaway on the Moon, my favorite Korean comedy of all time. Like a Virgin is really, really good. I don't think it's near on that caliber, but I wrote a review, so I might leave the link for that. But yeah, love this edition. And Yoo Dok-won, right there, lead actor. Really funny film. It's got a lot to say about transsexual, or sexual or not sexual orientation, but you know what I mean. I don't think it ever dives into it quite as full as it can, but considering this is a pretty taboo subject in South Korea in general, I think it's pretty daring, and I think the lead performance is phenomenal. Kim Yoon-suk's great. I think the drunk dad element, it gets a little over the top. There's a couple of moments that just don't work, but the comedy's excellent. Kind of reminded me of Castaway on the Moon. Characters are great. I love the lead, and this is one I can't recommend enough. And then lastly for the CJs is The Unjust by Yoo Seung-wan. My absolute favorite film by the director. He made Arahan, Veteran, Crying Fist, but this, in my opinion, is a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite Korean films of all time. I think it's highly underrated and underwatched for that matter. Yeah, this is the most expensive Korean Blu-ray I own, and I'm keeping it in the little plastic it came in, just because it costs so much. But I found this on eBay on a whim, not really looking for it even, and I just was like, I need to get this. There is a plain, version that came out, but even it's out of print. So I had plenty of opportunities to get this, I just never did. Then I had to suffer by paying a lot, but you know what? I'm glad it's in my collection. The Unjust is one of my favorite films, like, ever, and I cannot wait to revisit it on Blu-ray. So yeah, The Unjust. If you can get a hold of this, then absolutely do it by all means. And then last but not least, hopefully this video isn't running too long, is Artcraft's very first Spine #1 with the little steel emblem release, King of Joku, which is an indie film. I got $5.69. I haven't really looked at this, but yeah, I like that steel that's on there. This is region free, as you may be able to see, but I don't know. Anyway, King of Joku is a indie film. I can't remember who directed it, who stars in it. I'm not very good at memorizing Korean names just yet. But wonderful little film. Kind of reminds me of Shaolin Soccer, though it never quite goes that over the top, or at least that often anyway. There's the disc. This is one I, again, recommend quite a bit. I wrote a review for it. Yeah, comes with this envelope, which I have not opened. It's got a cool little sticker there. Let's attempt to open this and see what happens. I think this is just character cards. Oh man, it ripped. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Each of the main characters. I thought she was hilarious. His buddy, the main character, the sexy queen as they call her, and then the douchebag, but pretty cool character nonetheless. Then on the back you get like reverse black and white versions. Yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna put these back up. King of Joku, like I said, really fun film. I'm glad to see some of these Korean indie releases getting bigger releases. I know they said they were going to announce their second title soon. I asked when they were going to announce it on their Facebook page, but they never responded. Again, this is only their first title, so they're very new to the game. I got this through Playing Archive's website. But yeah. Cool thing about this book is it's in Korean on one page, English on the next, and it just continues on like that through the whole thing. So yeah, I hope they continue that trend. It's great. Hopefully when I learn Korean, I won't need to have English supplements. But yeah, King of Joku, is a really fun film. Can't recommend it enough. Even the commentary is English subtitled on this, so, and that was a fun experience. So yeah, highly recommended. So yeah, long-winded as usual, but thank you for watching. Like I said, this will be the last big update for a while, so yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.